The American Bus Association presents Motorcoach Travel News. Here's Dan Ronan.
Welcome to the December edition of the American Bus Association's Motorcoach Travel News, MTN. I'm Dan Ronan in Washington. Thanks for joining us. In just a few weeks, we'll see you in Charlotte, North Carolina for the ABA's annual marketplace. Officials there say they're ready, and so are we. ABA President and CEO Peter Pantuso joins us. Peter, the registration numbers for Marketplace, they look excellent.
It's going to be a phenomenal marketplace. Attendance has been up since the day we started doing registrations early in the spring, and it continues to be paced well ahead of last year. Every day we're still getting calls for people who are coming to Marketplace and calling to register. And some of the things we're offering at Marketplace are just phenomenal. I mean, first of all, the entertainment is second to none. We've got some incredible entertainment from Broadway, from Branson, from the state of Missouri. I think it's going to blow people's socks off when they see who's going to be there and the shows that are going to be performing, including some Tony Award-winning talent from Broadway. And then the educational programs, which have always been now a cornerstone of Marketplace, have got some great new education seminars. There's a seminar on Pinterest. There's a seminar on findability, making yourself or your business more findable on the web. There's also a great opportunity for increased ROI. You know, we always talk about ROI in terms of return on investment, but there's also return on involvement by being involved with Marketplace, by volunteering for Marketplace. You can make a lot of contacts and help grow your business. So we encourage people, if they haven't signed up to be a volunteer, they can do it before Marketplace or they can do it on site, but make sure they're taking advantage of the other ROI as well.
Peter, last year at Marketplace, John Dunham and his group did a groundbreaking survey of Marketplace. They'll be back again this year.
This year we're bringing them back during the show so that they'll be collecting data from attendees while they're on site, and then taking that information as well as the survey they're going to be doing and developing another ROI study. The information has been invaluable to attendees. Individuals can take it to their bosses, to their senior management, to their partners in the business, and show them what they get back for participating in Marketplace. And the numbers are absolutely huge. It's about a 30-to-1 return on their investment.
Each year at Marketplace, a deserving nonprofit is picked to get some recognition and raise some money. This year it'll be a Child's Place. Really interesting organization. You
know, every year for almost 8 years now, the association, when we had a marketplace in a city, has found a deserving organization where we can give something back to the community that hosts us. In Charlotte, a Child's Place looks after those more than 4,000 children in the Charlotte and Mecklenburg area who don't have a home, who are completely homeless. They're trying to make the best of everyday life. And a Child's Place makes sure that they have a knapsack, that they have the materials they need for school, that they have at least one nutritious meal. It's a great way to help very deserving children and families in the region.
ABA President and CEO Peter Pantuso joining us again on MTN. Also this year at Marketplace, smartphone and tablet users have a new Marketplace app. The ABA is very excited about the new Marketplace app for iPhones, iPads, and Android systems, because it contains all of the content you need to make your Marketplace experience even better. The Marketplace app will have your actual appointment schedule on it, as well as key research tools you'll need to have a successful time in Charlotte. The link is on your screen, and go to our website, buses.org, to download it. Also on the ABA website, buses.org, is a checklist to really give you an idea of all the things you need to have at Marketplace to be successful. The address is now on your screen. From Washington, Motorcoach Travel News continues right after this message.
The American Bus Association knows that as a travel, tour, and motorcoach professional, you have to spend your money wisely. It's why we commissioned a study shortly after Marketplace to measure the business generated as a result of attending Marketplace. The independent economic report showed Marketplace 2012 generated $79 million in total booked business, nearly $60,000 per attendee. That's a 30-to-1 return on your investment.
That's a really big number. I'd be very pleased if I had a marketing budget where I could count on any kind of a guaranteed return. And so I think that that's very important for prospective attendees to think about. How am I getting money back on what I'm spending? Why am I spending my marketing money, and how much of it's going to come back to me?
ABA's Marketplace means business. The first and best travel and tourism conference of the year. Business, networking, education, and a lot of fun. Charlotte, North Carolina, January 5th through the 9th.
From Washington, back on Motorcoach Travel News. Also at Marketplace on January the 10th, the ABA is going to be hosting a one-day conference with the National Transportation Safety Board on crisis management. It's sponsored by National Interstate Insurance. Peter Knutson with the National Transportation Safety Board will be one of the presenters.
Unless your organization has been involved in a major transportation accident investigation, which can bring a tremendous amount of media interest, it's really hard to imagine and describe how intense those first couple of days can be. So if you know what to expect and how to manage expectations and how to prepare your team for your role with the media, you'll really get a head start on your accident response.
This is the first time the class has ever been offered to the motorcoach industry. Thankfully, emergencies are rare, but companies do need to be prepared to handle difficult situations.
You've got to keep your operation going, you've got to keep everything happening, but you've still got to very effectively respond and quickly. So you have to hit the ground running, you have to respond to this accident and manage it. And it's not just that first few days or the first week. An accident investigation can go on for 12 to 18 months.
Just a few days ago in Dallas-Fort Worth, more than 1,700 children and surviving spouses of our military heroes and another 600 volunteers gathered for the annual Snowball Express celebration. This holiday tradition is the largest gathering of surviving military families in American history. And once again, Greyhound and the Dallas County Public School System provided the ground transportation, getting the families to and from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, and in what's called a presidential motorcade, back and forth to the venues.
But we had over 1,700 family members here, and when we travel, we travel in buses, and we travel with a lot of buses, and it's quite a sight when you see 42 buses traveling down the freeway or the roads. It's quite a sight, but having the support of Greyhound, Dallas County Schools, the bus companies that support us are incredibly important. You can't move our family members around in cars. You just can't do that. You need buses. So having their support's really been a lifesaver for us.
For more information about Snowball Express, go to their website, snowballexpress.org. Now, the MCI Green Operator. The judging is now underway for the annual ABA Green Operator Award, sponsored by MCI. The winner will be announced at Marketplace in just a few weeks. This prestigious award recognizes motorcoach companies that are doing more than their share when it comes to protecting the environment. The Natural Resources Defense Council has stated that motorcoaches are the most environmentally friendly form of transportation. In 2012, Wisconsin's Go Right Way and company president Ron Bast were presented the very first Green Operator Award sponsored by MCI. When it comes to green stewardship, Go Right Way is one of many companies that has made the environmental commitment to run the business in an environmentally friendly way. The company converted 21 airport shuttle vans to propane autogas and added hybrid vehicles to its school bus and limousine fleet. At its 9 Wisconsin locations, Go Right Way has incorporated green technology in many aspects of their office and maintenance processes. Make sure at Marketplace to join us when we announce the winner of this year's ABA Green Operator Award, sponsored by MCI.
This coach runs on diesel, which is about 30% more efficient in its combustion than gasoline. But I know what you're thinking. Diesel isn't clean burning. But that's no longer true, because today's ultra-low sulfur diesel fuel is cleaner than ever. Check this out. See? It burns clean. All aboard the Green Highway.
MCI. Ultimate curb appeal. Uncompromising reliability.
If you're a motorcoach company doing business in the Mid-Atlantic area, this story is important. A new travel option is now available for buses in Northern Virginia on Interstate 495, known as the Capital Beltway. The express lanes are built into the median, and they're high occupancy tolling. For Motorcoach and transit buses, you can operate in the lanes at a 100% discount so long as you have an Easy Pass transponder. Out-of-state Easy Passes are also compatible, but you must be registered with the tolling authority for free travel. And that's our broadcast, the December edition of Motorcoach Travel News from the American Bus Association. On behalf of all of us, the ABA would like to wish you happy holidays, and we'll see you in just about 2 weeks at Marketplace in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm Dan Ronan in Washington. Thanks for watching.